When God calls you to a marriage, he first has to shape you into a godly woman. This is not up for debate. A marriage is a covenant before God. God is the one who created marriage. Marriage is not for fun. It is not to be happy for the rest of your life. Yes, God will give you that, but that is not what marriage is. God will often show you who your person is, or he will often have you separate from your person, the person that he ordained for you to be with, because y'all are not equally yoked. Y'all are not honoring God's covenant. Y'all are not doing the work for the Lord in that marriage. And I will say this, if he showed you who your person is, it is not for you to go and tell that person that God said you guys will be married. It is not for you to try and put your hands in it. It is for you, to me, it is for you to know that you don't have to continue playing around with everybody else, that you already have somebody that's ordained for you. But God needs to get you in alignment. He needs to heal you in the places that he know will destroy the marriage before he unites you with your person. If he separates you from your person, it's because you guys were not walking into what God called for this marriage. Marriage is a calling. It is not just for fun. It is not just to be happy for the rest of your life. Marriage is a calling before God. And he only calls people to marriage that he knows would stand the test of time. It doesn't matter if you're divorced, separated, your person is your person. So no matter what happens in this lifetime, if God ordained you to somebody, that's going to be your person, whether they're in another relationship or they're just of the world and in the world. Even if you're not even in a relationship and God showed you your person and that person is currently with somebody else, could even be engaged to somebody else, can't anything stop what God has for you? I don't care what it is. A lot of the times y'all are in separation because you have things that God has to heal on the inside of you, like mommy and daddy issues or past trauma or even current trauma. He knows that you will not steward over that love well. You would not steward over that marriage well. You would not steward over that relationship well, to whereas he has to separate you to heal you internally before he allows you to be in the presence of his other son or daughter. A lot of the times men be battling with the spirit of lust and fornication, and God would not allow you to be with the wife that he has for you while you're battling those things, because he knows that you will not steward over her well. You will not handle her with care. A lot of the times us as women, we deal with daddy issues and mommy issues a lot of the times, and it causes us to have either some unforgiveness in our heart, some grudge holding, and God will not allow us to be with the person that he ordained and bring that baggage to them, because everything that you carry on the inside of you, you will look for your partner to be that healing that you need, that you've always needed, when that's not his job. Your healing, your process, and your sanctification comes through with God. In order to be that Ephesians 5:25 man or that Proverbs 31 woman, you have to go through a process with God of healing, learning who you were called to be with God, and learning how God sees you in Christ. And let me tell y'all the main reason why. It's because the devil hates marriage. He hates you, and he hates anything that's a covenant before God. So when God does unite you and your person, or you guys come into a marriage agreement, you're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked in any way he can try and get through, whether it's financial, lust, the spirit of grudge holding, the spirit of unforgiveness. Any door that is left open for the enemy, he's going to use it to walk right in, which is why God has you separate from that person, so that you and him can do the work separately, so that when you come back together, you guys can be a force that the devil cannot break through. I know y'all heard this before, but hear it now. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So no matter what it is that you are going through, he is going to try his ultimate hardest to break you or y'all together in order to tear down what God is trying to build. So while you're waiting on what God has for you, try to figure out what God is trying to do with you. Try and figure out hey Lord, what is it that I need to learn? What is it that what am I struggling with? What are you trying to heal me from? What work do I need to do in order to get to the woman that you called me to be? Work on you, so that what God brings together, let no man separate. And that man being the devil and all his monitoring spirits.